Money Nation, welcome back to the channel. All right, today I'm a little hyped up. What's up, man? Today we're going to talk about how much and how do notary signing agents get paid. I'm sure you guys all been waiting for this particular video right here. So before I show you guys where to start to getting notary signing jobs and actually making some money, I'm gonna talk about how much do they get paid and how do they get paid. Okay, I think that's very important. If you haven't been checking out this particular segment on how to become a notary signing agent, make sure you go to the playlist section on my YouTube channel and check out the how to become a notary signing agent playlist, as well as many other topics that I discuss that's gonna be financially benefiting to you. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the red subscribe button, hit the like button on my videos, comment, give me some engagement. I really appreciate that. Share it with somebody that you value. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next screen. Hey, hey, okay. To show you guys exactly how this works and how much a notary signing agent can expect to make, how can you expect to get paid, and those details. I've pulled up my accounting on one of the signing services. I'll go into the details of what a signing service is in another video, but for now, for the sake of time, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so these are different notary signing jobs that I've taken over the past year or so, and you'll see the amounts right here of how much I made, and who actually assigned me the actual job, who contracted me the job, what title company or whoever else it might be. So you'll see the smaller amounts. A lot of these smaller amounts are like things that was only like 4 pages or 5 pages, or special type of gigs that maybe you're taking a swab test of somebody. You'll get some random things like that. So that's it's not far off, right? So those will pay a smaller amount, but they're pretty fast. They're like 2-minute jobs, which I didn't mind at all, as you can see, taking. And these were the first few, so it was I kind of preferred those at the time. But on average, you can expect to make anywhere from $100 to $300, depending on your experience, because a lot of these, they'll see how many signings you've done, and they will pay you based on that experience. Or you can negotiate too, right? So you might get an actual job coming in that says $100. Let me show you. As a matter of fact, let me show you exactly what that looks like when you do have actual job that comes in. I'm gonna copy the link from this other screen you guys can't see, and let me paste it in here. Hopefully it pops up. Okay, so this is what it looks like when a job comes in. It pretty much lets you know, hey, there's a job available on at this time, this day, where the location is, how much they're willing to pay, and then the document type, and then you can reply no, or you can reply I'm interested. When you reply no, because you can say price and put in a price that you would like to be paid. If it's not how much you wanted it to be, right? If the price isn't enough for you, that's pretty much what you would do to I want to show you guys one with the actual price on it, so you can get a better idea of what this looks like. Let me copy the link on this one. Let's try this one. And so these come in as text messages daily. Okay, here's one for $65. It's only 11 to 14 pages. That's nothing. That's if somebody's signing 11 pages, 14 pages, it's not going to take more than 5 minutes. So this is literally a 5-minute job for $65. Depending on how far the location is from you, you can add that time to how long it might take, right? And so location, fee, the type of document, how many pages, what do they need? A scan back is they need you to scan it back after it's signed, scan it and email it back to them before you ship it back. So this is pretty much how they come in, and once they come in that way, Computer's frozen or what? This is crazy. Once they come in that way, you'll make you'll make the money, right? So these are separated into two, right? So you have this section which says received, and then you see some that say vendor pay. Okay, so vendor pay is like when they pay you digitally right online, right? So they're gonna pay you right into your bank account. Those, as you can see, it's not many that's vendor pay, right? There's more not vendor pay than vendor pay. So the ones that don't have vendor pay on it, it's a check. So they either mail you a check, or you can get a digital check that you can print out and deposit into your bank account. Okay, and that usually happens within, I'll say max 30 days, right? So some of them will be very quick. Some of them will take the whole 30 days. And it's very important to keep track of who's paid, what job you've. So I would say get a spreadsheet or a notebook or something and write every job that you did, who's paid you, who has not paid you, because as you do jobs, like as you do these many jobs, you're gonna forget about, this one that owed you $100 from the February 22nd signing, right? So you're gonna lose out on money here and there. So I would say definitely keep track of it and write it down, because there will be so many jobs that you'll be doing daily. It's easy to forget. And also a mix of payment methods, right? So some will mail you a check, some will give you a check you can print out and deposit, some will pay you directly on here, right? They'll pay directly to your bank account within 3-4 days, right? So that's pretty much it. But as far as what you can expect to get paid, it is somewhere between $100 to $300 per signing, depending on how many signings you do per day. You can make a whole bunch of money. So I mean, if you do the math, if let's just say you're doing $100 per signing, and you're doing 2 signings a day, that's $200 a day times 5 days. That's what, $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month. Right? If you're working only 5 days doing 2 signings a day. But if you do end up doing this full time, you can make a lot more than that. You can do 4 or 5 signings a day and make $400 or $500 a day. Right? So it's all up to you on how much you work, and as far as like how much you're gonna expect to make monthly or yearly, annually. As far as like getting started, when you first start, I want you guys to know this, is that you're gonna accept a lot of these jobs, and a lot of them are not gonna give it to you because you don't have any signings under your belt. They're gonna see, hey, you've only done 1 signing, or you haven't done any. I don't want to say be dishonest, but you have to kind of cap a little bit in the beginning. You have to, writing, in your bio or wherever they ask you, you've done, 20 signings, 30 signings, so you can get your foot in the door. But as you do these signings, as you can see here, like I went crazy the first, month and a half, 2 months. I took everything, anything and everything, from $40 ones to, $200 ones, right? And that's what you got to do. You got to take any and everything in the beginning just to get those signings under your belt, so they're able to see, man, you've done over 50 signings, you've done over 60 signings, you've done over 20, and more people won't be as hesitant to give you the actual jobs when you when you get these text messages and say, yes, I'm interested, right? So in the beginning, you're going to get a lot of the cheap ones, and you're going to get a lot of the last minute ones. So be prepared to take a signing that's due right now, or due within an hour. Or that pays, because as far as how much it pays, it really depends on how many pages the document is, how far the place is. So some of them are cheap. They're gonna try to pay you as little as possible for as much work as possible, and a lot of the seasoned notary signing agents are not gonna take those, right? So who's left to take them is the ones that can't really get those jobs, which is gonna be you in the beginning. So the worst of it is in the beginning. So be prepared to kind of take it all on your shoulder and get through that, and get signings under your belt. And then you can start, taking on better and better jobs. So with that being said, I hope I answered the questions of how much a notary signing agent makes and how they get paid, right? That's pretty much it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I kind of changed it up today. I put the big bubble on here. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the red subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't been following this segment and this is your first time watching a video on how to become a notary signing agent here, this is a series, like a video series. If you want to catch up on from the first video till now, I'll show you step by step how to get here. Just go to the playlist section of my channel and hit the how to become a notary signing agent playlist. I'll show you everything from step 1 to now. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, leave the comments in the comment section below, share it with somebody that you value. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey, hey.